Hello! Welcome to your yoga and essential oils class for this week. I am so happy to have you here doing yoga with me and learning about essential oils. And today is yoga and essential oils for seasonal support. So it is springtime, the snow is melting finally, and you might be feeling some of those seasonal little itches coming on and, runny nose and whatnot that can happen with the changing of the season. So there are 3 oils that when you put them together, they're like magic for helping support you with this season of change. And then we're going to go into a yoga practice where we're really focusing on opening the chest and the throat, and then also doing a bit of inversion to help drain the system. So in fact, yoga can help with seasonal support as well, which is very exciting. And for today's practice, you just need 1 yoga block if you have one. If not, just use a stack of books instead. Go ahead and turn on any music that you want to have. Grab a cup of tea or grab a cup of water. And then we will get right into our class for today. Okay, so we're going to be looking at 3 oils from the starter kit again. And just a quick reminder, we're coming to the end of the month. If you do want a free diffuser bracelet, I've got a couple left for anybody who wants a starter kit this month. So yeah, make sure to grab one and then you get your free bracelet. So the oils that we're looking at in the starter kit today are lemon, peppermint, and lavender. So, to make your roller for this, you're going to put 10 drops lemon, 10 drops lavender, and 10 drops peppermint into your 10 ml roller bottle. Once you've put all 30 drops in your bottle, then you just fill the rest up with your choice of a carrier oil. I use a fractionated coconut oil. You can use a different one if you want a different one, and feel free to message me if you want more information about that. Then all you do is you just shake it up, and you can apply it right on your throat, right on your chest, maybe under your nose. If you feel tension from congestion, you can also apply it to your temples, around your head, maybe at the base of your skull, and then kind of just massage it all in. Give your temples a little massage. Massage your forehead. Give your nasal passage a little massage. Now notice I didn't put the oils like right on my nose. That's because you don't want to get them too close to your eyes. So just giving that area like a little massage, but not putting the oils directly there. You also have fairly sensitive skin there, so I would just keep to those areas that I showed you. Give your head a little massage. And of course, massage the throat and the chest. And apply that as many times as you'd like to in the day. So specifics about those oils: lemon is really good for cleansing and immune support. Lavender is very soothing and good for your nervous system. Also great for your skin, and just an overall very soothing essential oil. And then peppermint is amazing for respiratory support and tension. So those 3 together are going to give you a great combo to help you with your seasonal support. All right, so if you want to win a 5 ml bottle of that, make sure you comment on this video in the Facebook group, and I'm also going to post that recipe for you. So just leave me a comment saying, hey, did the class, or hey, I want to make this, whatever you want to say. Just leave me a comment, and then you're entered to win a 5 ml bottle of that. And yeah, and I'll also post a link for the starter kit if you want to get your free diffuser bracelet this month with your starter kit. You also get plugged into so many amazing resources and a fantastic community that I'll give oils. And then I also have my Etsy page as well if you just want me to make it for you and send it to you, or if you want to pick it up from me. All right, let's jump on our yoga mats now. So grab your yoga block or your stack of books, and I will meet you on your mat. Just adjust this slightly. There we go. Okay, so you can sit either on your mat or on your block. And we're going to begin with something called alternate balancing both sides of your body, both sides of your brain, and it also helps with congestion. So I'm going to come up close so I can show you what to do with your hand. You're going to bring your peace fingers, your index finger and your middle finger, onto your third eye. And then your thumb goes over top of your right nostril. Ring finger over top of left nostril, and then your pinky is just open. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to close your right nostril, breathe in through your left nostril, close the right side. Breathe in through the right side, close, breathe in through the left side, close and hold, breathe out through the right side. Breathe in through the right side, close and hold, breathe out through the left side. Continue at your own pace, close your eyes, and just know so, as I said before, great for those seasonal allergies. If you need to have a Kleenex box nearby, go ahead and grab one so you can kind of clear out your system as you're doing this breath. Let's continue it together. And the left hand can just be on your left thigh, palm up to receive energy, or palm down to feel more grounded. Close, lengthen through your spine, ground down through sit bones, up out of the crown of your head. Take a deep breath. Long, slow breath out. Empty everything out. One more, just like that. And then return to your natural breathing. Just feeling the air flow in and out of your body through both of your nostrils. Beautiful. Stretch your arms up over your head. Big stretch to your fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw hands through to heart center. Blink your eyes open. And we will start with some seated cat-cows. So for seated cat-cows, you're going to pull your chest forward, holding onto your knees, opening the throat, opening your heart, roll shoulders back in space. On the exhale, you round your back, send belly button to spine, let your head fall forward. Inhale, open the chest. Imagine a light shining from your heart lifts you up and open. Exhale, round the spine, release your head down, and feel as though your shoulder blades are being pulled around and forward. Really stretching out the spine. We're going to take this into Sufi grind. So as you pull yourself open into your seated cow, then you're going to rotate around to the right, around to the back, around to the left, and bring yourself back open. Good. Continue the Sufi grinds. Your inhales bring you around to the front. Your exhales bring you around to the back. And you might want to get your head involved in it as well, doing circles with your neck. But try to keep your hips really still and level on your block or your yoga mat. Good, let's change directions now. Around to the left, back, right, front. Good, just flowing with your breath here. Opening everything up. Really preparing your spine for the practice. Good. Come around to the front and find stillness at center. Beautiful. You can come off of your block if you're sitting on your block. And just make sure your block is at the top of your mat. You'll need it later. Come onto your hands and knees for your tabletop position. Stacking wrists, elbows, and shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. Exhale, breathe out your mouth. Good. Inhale, open. Forceful breath out. Open your mouth. Two more just like that. Last one. Good. Come through to tabletop. Step your right foot in between your hands. Lift your hands up. Reach up over your head and then clasp your hands behind your back. Sending your fists down towards the floor. You roll shoulders back and down, and we're going to send our heart up towards the ceiling. Now you want to make sure you're not just slumping and falling into your low back. You keep your core strong, and it's as though there's a string attached to your heart, lifting it up and over. Beautiful. Open your throat. Take some deep breaths here. Curl your toes under, lift up your back knee, crescent lunge, and we start to tilt forward. Beautiful. Holding here, find strength in your legs. You're squeezing those inner thighs towards one another like they have magnets between them. Good. Lift up, open your heart. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Inhale, lift up. Keep your balance. Exhale, fold. You can out your breath again if you enjoy that. Inhale, lift up, release your hands, reach your hands up over your head. Nice. Bring your hands through to heart center and step up to the top of your mat. Good job. Finding your mountain pose here. Steady and strong. Lift down. Release your head, release your neck, wiggle your jaw. You might even want to clasp opposite elbows and sway side to side here. Shake your head no, nod it yes. Feeling gravity pulling the crown of your head down. Really letting your system drain out. Good. Plant your hands, step your right foot back, lower your right knee down. Lift your hands up. Clasp your hands behind your back, opposite thumb on top. Roll shoulders back and down, lift up out of your heart, core stays strong, open your throat. You're gliding your hips forward and down, and your hips stay square to the top of your mat. Beautiful. Curl your back toes under, lift up your back knee. Find your legs want to be pulled together. Heart remains open, core is turned on, no dumping into your low back. From your hips. Inhale, lift from your heart, lead with your heart. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Continue at your own pace. As you lift up, stay up. Release your hands, reach them over your head. And on the exhale, draw hands to heart center. Beautiful. Step up to the top of your mat. Find your Tadasana once again, steady and strong and grounded through both feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up over your head. Gaze up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Dive down. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Flat back. Exhale, release down. Step back into a plank or modified plank on your knees. Shift your weight forward. And exhale all the way down onto your belly. Beautiful. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your feet and your legs. Calves lift. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Maybe hover your hands above your mat. And exhale down. One more, lift, baby cobra. Hover your hands, maybe this time you clasp your hands behind your back and send your fists towards your feet. Take a deep breath in. Your breath out. 2 more. Beautiful. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and shift back into your child's pose. Either knees together to stretch your back, hands behind you, or open up through your hips a bit more. Big toes touch, knees open to the outer edges of your mat, and you're stretching your hands forward. Yogi's choice. Take 3 big breaths in your child's pose. Push into the palms of your hands. Pull yourself up into your tabletop position. Good. We're going to take the Sufi grinds in our tabletop now. So you inhale, you open your heart. Exhale, round to the right. Stretch your back, cat pose. Around to the left. And open your heart back into cow. So you're just taking circles through the cat-cow motion. Again, you can get your head doing circles as well. Allow your breath to guide you through these movements. Flushing everything out. Change directions of your circles now. Beautiful. Come back through to center. Walk your hands back towards your knees and come up so you're standing on your knees. We're going to go into our camel pose. Toes can either be pointed behind you or tucked under, whichever feels better for you. Place your hands to where your back pockets, where your fingertips might go into your back pockets, that is. Core is nice and strong. Again, you lift up and over from your heart. Now imagine you're squeezing a beach ball in between your elbows and release your head back as long as that feels okay for your neck. Opening the throat, opening the chest. Take some deep breaths here. Only if it feels okay for your spine and your back will you want to reach for your ankles. Option to stay up in modified camel if that's what feels better for you. Always listen to your body. Beautiful. Next inhale brings you back up. Now we're going to go into our rabbit pose. So sitting on your heels, toes tucked under, bring the crown of your head down onto your mat, reach your hands back to hold onto your feet, and lift your bum up towards the ceiling. Take some deep breaths here. Nice. Unroll. Come back up. And we're going to make our way into the downward facing dog. So come onto hands and knees. Curl toes under if they're not already. And lift your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Your back is nice and long. Your head is heavy. Pedal out your feet. Bend and straighten your knees. Take any movements here that you'd like for getting into down dog. As I always say, I would rather see your back nice and long than have your heels on your yoga mat and a rounded spine. So just make sure that your back is nice and long here. It doesn't matter if you need to keep your knees bent and your heels lifted. If you can, bring your heels down to your mat. Bring your heels to your mat. Take 3 deep breaths here. Good. Lift your right heel up towards the ceiling. On an exhale, step your foot in between your hands. We're going to right away rotate open into our warrior two stance. Flip your palm, exalted warrior, sliding your back hand down your back leg or around your low back. Lifting your gaze under your arm, big deep breath in. Exhale fully. Back into your warrior two stance. Straighten your front leg, turn your right toes towards the side of your mat. So all 10 toes are facing the side of your mat now. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, dive down. You can reach for your block or your mat, whichever is best for you, and then just let your head fall heavy. Release your neck, release your shoulders, release your jaw. Take some deep breaths here. Amazing. Walk your right hand underneath your face. Now rotate towards the left. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Option to stay here or wrap your left arm around your low back and reach for your right thigh. Option to stay here, or you're going to walk your right hand over to your left ankle and let your head be heavy. Good job. Walk your right hand back underneath your face, unwind, left hand underneath your face, and then we rotate over to the right. Reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Option to stay here, or option to wrap your hand around to the front of your left thigh. Option to stay here, or you walk left hand over to your right ankle. Good job. Unwind. Send both hands back underneath your face. Good. Hands to hips. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale all the way up. Good job. Turn left toes towards the back of your mat and find warrior two towards the back of your mat. Flip your front palm, exalted warrior, sliding your right hand down your back leg. Stretching the left side of your body, gazing upward. Beautiful. On an exhale, you windmill your hands down to frame your left foot. And right away, we're going to slide left foot back and through into your three-legged dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale, step your foot down. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Way to go. Lift to the top of your mat. Walk, step, or hop your feet up to the top of your mat. Standing forward fold. Let your head be heavy. Let everything go. Option to have your hands down, clasp opposite elbows, or you're clasping your hands together behind you. Whichever variation feels best for you in this moment. Good job. Release your hands if you're holding all elbows or intertwining fingers together. And we are going to lift up halfway, flat back. Release. Lift up all the way. Stretch your arms up over your head. Exhale, draw your hands to heart center. Beautiful. Step your right foot back. Warrior one. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. And your weight is evenly distributed. Good job. Clasp your hands behind your back. Roll shoulders back and down. Send your fists backwards. Open your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, humble warrior. tilting from your hips, send left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. Release your hands down to the inside of your left foot. Pop up on your back heel and lower your right knee down. You are in your lizard pose now. Once you're in your lizard, you can stay here, or you might want to take your block and bring your forearms down onto your block. You might want to roll onto the outer edge of your left foot and open your left knee out to the side. Yogi's choice, only go as far as what feels best for you. You might even be able to bring your forearms all the way down onto your yoga mat. Again, listen to your body, listen to what it needs today. Three more breaths here. If you've rolled onto the outer edge of your foot, roll back onto the sole of your foot. Come back up onto your hands if you're not already there. Curl back toes under, lift up your back knee. Step right foot to the outside of your right hand, yogi squat. Hands come to heart center. Lengthen through both ends of your spine, crown of your head reaching upward, sit bones reaching down. Press your triceps into the insides of your knees. Knees press back into your arms. Deep breath in here, close your eyes. Head out. Three more just like that. Beautiful. On an inhale, come up. Exhale, heel toe your feet back into your mountain pose. Step your left foot back into warrior one. Turning your foot to a 45-degree angle, steady and strong through both of your legs. Reach your arms up. Beautiful. Clasp your hands behind you, opposite thumb on top this time. Roll shoulders back and down, open through the front line of your body. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold, so your right shoulder comes to the inside of your right knee. Head is heavy, release your neck, release your jaw. Deep breaths here. Release your hands down to the inside of your right foot. Pop up onto your back foot and bring your left knee down. Lizard pose for the other side. Find the variation that feels best for you. Maybe you're up on your hands. Maybe you roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Maybe you bring your forearms down onto your block or your stack of books. Maybe you bring your forearms all the way down onto your mat. Find whichever variation feels best for you, and then hold with some deep breaths. Three more breaths here. And if you've rolled onto the outer edge of your foot, roll back onto the sole of your foot And bring yourself back up onto your hands. Slide right foot back to meet left. You're in your modified plank. And come all the way down onto your belly. Squeeze those elbows in towards your ribs as you come down. Good. Walk your hands to the outer edges of your mat. We're going into our King Cobra. So you're tenting up onto your fingertips, elbows up. Lead with the back of your throat to lift yourself up. Exhale all the way down. 2 more, just like that. And then you come all the way back down and roll over onto your back. Bend your knees, place the soles of your feet underneath your knees. Find your block or your stack of books. And we're going into a supported bridge. So lift up your hips, slide that block or stack of books underneath your low sacrum. If it's under your low back, that's too high, you want to slide it down so it's right underneath your hips. Let your hips be really heavy. Chin in towards your chest. We're going to lift one foot up and then the other foot up. And just hold here for a few breaths. Your hands can be on your stomach, down by your sides, or to open through your chest even more, you can take them into cactus arms or a diamond shape over your head. Yogi's choice. 5 deep breaths here. You might really enjoy this position and want to stay here, or you can rebend your knees, place the soles of your feet back onto your mat, and just land in your supported bridge pose. Option to stay here, or if it feels okay for you, you can straighten your legs. So you're either here with legs straight, here, knees bent, or here, soles of your feet are up. You choose whatever feels best for you. Close your eyes and sink into that position, taking deep, long breaths in and out of your nose. Good. So you're going to breathe in to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold at the top. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold at the top. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue this rhythm, counting in your own mind. One more set here. When you've completed your breath, lift up your hips, remove the block or books from underneath you, come down onto your back. Open your arms out to the side, windshield wiper your knees side to side, roll your head side to side, wiggle your jaw. Roll over onto your side in your fetal position, cradling your head with your arm. Take a deep breath in here. Long, slow breath out. Keeping your eyes closed, gently press yourself up into seated. Take a deep breath in, sweep your arms up over your head. As you breathe out, draw your hands to your heart center. Give thanks and gratitude to your body for everything that it does for you. Send thanks to yourself for coming onto your yoga mat for this practice today. And send gratitude outward to anyone or anything that comes to your mind now. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this yoga practice and essential oils class. I hope this is very supportive for you with this season of change into spring. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to me and ask. I'd love to support you through essential oils and yoga. And I will see you again soon. Bye, everybody. Namaste.